All right, guys, welcome back. Fourth and final round of our Wednesday Night Magic Modern, of course, that we're watching here. We have Jay again on camera on your right. We just saw him with green-white Tron. On our left, we have Mike. He is playing blue-white Control.
Is he?
He is.
Oh, didn't like the Bant Spirits deck or the...
He changed to Control a little while ago, actually.
No, he's on blue-red Thing in the Ice as well for a while there.
He was as well.
Or Kill Fiend, sorry.
Sorry?
Or sorry, the Kill Fiend
Blue
deck.
side, yeah, whatever you want to call it. So. But yeah, he's changing up a little bit here. It looks like he's taken a mulligan as well. Jay has some sweet goat tokens representing Trading Post.
Yeah.
Nice.
Put the fear in it.
That's right. I need these. The post is coming. Mezimi, you asking about Living End. I'm going to be honest, I don't have a whole lot of insight on Living End sideboard stuff. I really don't at all. I don't even know what the standard stuff is. So if someone in chat can help you out with that, that'd be awesome. I wish I could give you more insight, but I really don't know. So we'll go to our bigger screen here. It looks like Jay kept his 7.
He has 2 Tron lands and 2 spheres, I think, or Star and Sphere. And he has Ugin Karn something else. So like, if he finds it, he's good.
There's the star off of a mine.
Mike leading on plains. Okay.
Yeah, has an island to follow it up.
Wall of Omens?
Here we're going to see, yep, Wall of Omens is the turn 2 play for Mike.
Feels like a blue-white control deck that's not skewed towards beating Tron.
Oh, I don't think it is.
Not that you would build a deck to beat Tron specifically, but you know what I mean? Like it's...
Yeah. So, no green spell to cast here. He was kind of hoping to find maybe Ancient Strings off that crack. But instead just plays a Chromatic Sphere to follow up the star.
Thing about blue-white control versus Tron is that you got a lot of time. That's so much time.
You do. The control deck is not going to put a lot of pressure down. You do have to sometimes slog through some counter spells, but things like Ulamog really don't care about that.
No, and Mana Leak becomes quickly
really
unplayable.
bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. So Mike did have a third land in the form of a second Plains. Another crack here.
He found the Tron land.
Oh, did he? Oh, Sylvan Shrine is what he found with, sure. That'll get the tower. That'll give us Tron. Gonna play an O-Stone, I think, here that he drew a couple turns ago. Yeah, there it is.
Nice walls.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck, O4s.
Not like they were threatening him anyway, but
Get him out of here. He was on an infinite turn clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Well, I guess it depends how big his deck is. It can make a 50.
Jay's playing
clock.
Emrakul.
No, he's not.
No, if he was, there would be no clock at all.
Sure.
He'd just discard the hand size at some point and be like, all right, I win.
Nice.
Get out of here with your walls.
So.
How many has Ulamog in hand?
Yeah. He doesn't have the mana for it. He has 8 mana. Ancient Strings is in his hand. Karn's a good one.
Still gets countered by Mana Leak here if he wants. This resolved. Okay. Godspeed,
so
Mike Viney. Godspeed.
Daddy's home.
Yeah.
Daddy is home. We'll
planes.
We'll bring Karn up on screen here.
This is such a hard matchup for Mike.
Especially when you have no blue.
Jay found a Ghost Quarter. Probably just take that. Keep him off the next blue source. And then, well, eventually he'll run out of islands. That's a good plan.
Karn doesn't want to come up, apparently. And our loader is just taking forever
He's
to
shy.
He's a little bit. All right, well, that's a pretty good use of Karn.
I think he's Ugin, too.
Yeah, like, this is over.
Wormcoil, sure.
Well,
doesn't get through Path.
Gets Pathed, but sure. He has, 9 mana in place? If he gets Pathed, he gets to cast Ulamog, eat his last land in a Wall of Omens.
I just hold out until I found something other than the Wall of Omens. I'll wait till the next land.
Sure.
There it is.
Tech Edge, right on time. That will matter, as it does get to turn off Tron, which is very important.
Yeah, not fast enough though.
Well, no, but there's Daddy. He's home. So Jay made use of the -3 ability twice. Exile target permanent. Very strong ability.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
It's pretty good.
Covers a lot of bases.
Just not the hexproof or shrouded ones.
Nope.
Let's see.
Sanctum. Oh, that one's great.
So he did not tech edge. What does he need 2 mana for? Mike saw enough. It turns out when you have 0 lands against Tron, you don't feel favored anymore.
Yeah, it seems like it's difficult.
Seems like it's not easy, yeah. So, a quick 1-0 from Jay here. I mean, I'm curious why Mike didn't fire off the tech edge right away to prevent something like that. I don't think it matters in the long run. I think Jay's winning that game pretty regardless of what happens.
I agree with you.
Yeah, the Karn Father, he's here. So heading into game 2, I don't really know what Jay has in his sideboard for this kind of control matchup.
What does he need?
I don't think much.
I think traditionally Tron has always been very favored against control strategies in Modern.
Yeah.
When I was playing Jeskai Nahiri, whenever I ran into Tron, it felt pretty bad.
You don't feel good.
Ooh, he has the Gemstone Caverns. I like it.
Is that in there now?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Interesting.
I think it's a 1-of there. It looked like it. I mean, I could be wrong, but it was definitely a land that looks like... Can you bring up Gemstone Caverns for me?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get the scoop. A hot top 8 tech. Oh yeah, it's definitely a cavern. This card's great. I love this
That's
card.
another white source for...
I honestly think this card is arguably playable in almost every Modern strategy.
Just for the possibility to have it in play.
Just because of how fast Modern is. I feel like maybe you just bring one in. Maybe you just play it. It's obviously a little facetious, but not that far off of how highly I rate Gemstone Caverns after watching it in the Eldrazi Winter. How much it skewed the blue-red matchup. And there's a new brew with colorless Eldrazi that's using serum powder and stuff. I don't know if you've seen it.
In Modern?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I have not seen that.
Yeah.
I should build that.
It uses serum powder and it uses the Eternal Scourge. So
because powder exiles it, right?
Yeah.
So, you get
So if you mulligan the Scourge, it's just a castable card for the rest of the game. So you actually mulligan to 8.
I should build that.
Essentially. I mean, it's a cheap deck to build.
Sounds like it.
It's like Blink Moth, Nexi, and stuff like that are your most expensive.
That's cheap.
I mean, you're playing Thought Knot and stuff. I think you're probably playing Chalice and Simian Spirit Guides. Chalice is probably the most expensive card.
Yeah, that sounds more.
Although Chalice is a fun card in its own right. So we're on to
For
game
anyone,
2.
anyone who cares, to cut you off there. Travis, we saw on camera round 1. He ended up winning our standard portion. So congratulations, Travis. I believe Jay now on a mulligan to 6. But what are we playing?
I seem to have most of the top halves. All mine cost mana.
Like all mine freeze, that mean? Oh, okay. We're playing a new way of Magic here, just as a heads up, folks. So, Jay, 2 Tron pieces already.
Yeah, off of a mulligan. That's what this deck does, you know?
It's pretty solid.
I think...
Does this do something? So Horizon Canopy is also in hand. He's missing the power plant, or the mine in this case, sorry.
Seems to be.
Oh, no, he's not. I lied.
No. Well, this one's over.
This is just the natty. It's the turn 3 Natron. No payoff card in hand is what he's missing.
Really?
He doesn't.
I think it's a Karn.
I don't think he does.
I thought he did.
No, he has another power plant, a Horizon Canopy, a Path, a Sylvan Scrying, and something else that I saw. I can't remember what it was now.
This is where you miss Eye of Ugin the most.
Oh, yes.
Sylvan Scrying for Eye of Ugin to start searching.
Yes.
Although I'm glad Eye of Ugin is gone.
Yeah, it's fair. I believe, actually, the other card in hand is his Gemstone Cavern. Yeah, Tron doesn't play a lot of lands. It only plays like 20, but when you draw all of them, it's really awkward.
It can be. It can be.
So here we're going to see Sylvan Scrying. He is floating 1 colorless mana right now. Yeah, and Mike just says, yep, that resolves. Jay goes ahead, gets another copy of Ugin, or of Urza's Tower, rather.
Jay's just looking for any threat at all. Secure the waste for 2. Interesting. I haven't seen that out of the control decks. Wonder if he's playing Westvale Abbey.
Potentially. Well, there's an Tectonic Edge, though, which is good. We'll bring that up. It's similar to Ghost Quarter in this matchup. Has a little more restriction to it, of course, in the sense that it needs to... your opponent needs to have 4 lands in play for you to be able to use this.
You'll notice that Jay sequenced things in such a way that he left 2 lands, Tron lands, untapped, and one of them was the one he just searched for, and the other one was the one he already had in hand, which incentivized Mike to go for the one that was untapped.
Yeah.
Which means Jay will just have Tron again.
Super heads-up play again from Jay here, so...
So he's looking like he doesn't even want to expose Tron yet
He
until he
doesn't
has something
need
to do.
yet. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at this point here, you know you're going to have the Tron. Once you find your payoff for it, it's just... Then you show it off, right? Path to Exile, exiled...
Snapcaster Mage, which came in as an Ambush Viper.
Oh, okay.
This Stony Silence is going to be tough for Jay to fight through a little bit.
Yeah, that just came down, I assume, correct?
No, it's been there for a
It
while.
has been? I didn't see it come down, so... Yeah, Stony Silence, it doesn't stop the giant payoff, of course, but it stops your ability to get to that payoff.
Yeah.
You really need your maps, you need your stars, you need your spheres to get you there. And when it's in play, it's really hard to get through sometimes. Unless you just do what Jay does and just draw naturally all your Tron pieces. So you don't have to worry about fetching them ever.
Hasn't drawn any spells to cast.
No, he hasn't drawn his payoff, though.
Well,
There's Ugin. I lied.
it's kind of awkward, though.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing into 4 open mana, 3 of which is blue, so Cryptic Command is a thing, obviously. I can't see Mike not having an answer to this.
Okay.
Oh, he's got an answer to this. There's no answer to this. That's bad.
Heads up play from Jay to make sure Stony Silence gets exiled here.
Yes, that's the whole point of him doing it this way. Now he's able to draw 2 cards whenever he likes, thanks to the Relic Inverness and the Chromatic Star alongside it. So,
Not sure what Mike's thinking about here. Maybe he's going to path one of his own guys to get a land. Don't know what else you'd pause there for.
you're playing Colossus in Modern? I'm interested in that list. That's pretty awesome sounding. So,
Mike has Detention Sphere.
okay, I was going to say, he needs to find some sort of answer to this Ugin. Resto Angel is, it's okay. Ugin can't kill her, except for minusing 4, of course. But D-Sphere, let's see what he chooses.
Yeah, it could be Relic.
Could be Relic. Could be
Wasn't.
Relic.
It was not Relic. What a surprise.
Oh, he chose Ugin? Well, that's no fun.
I think you just cycle the Relic here. You're really looking to find just another action spell. With Mike only representing 2 mana. Okay, we're going to go with the star first. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Yeah. This way works fine too.
Well,
Just
it
get
does
the extra,
matter,
yeah.
because you need the mana
Well,
still.
I was just wondering if you wanted to keep the star in play.
Well, then you can't draw both this turn.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I mean, he wants to draw both this turn is what he's going for. Which I think is correct when you need to find another threat.
I think he has Tron Land
think
Ulamog though.
I think he has Ulamog. Yeah, I saw that too, which is really good because it's going to get to exile the Angel in the D-Sphere.
It might just get Celestial Colonnade D-Sphere. But yeah, more likely those. Yeah, I like that play more.
Sure, Celestial Colonnade
You
D-Sphere.
can just minus the Ugin to get rid of the resto.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Mike does have Path at least.
Sure, that's good. Yeah, that sounds fun actually. I'm not gonna lie, that does sound fun. Yeah, I don't care what's gonna say. I just like playing fun decks. Is it a list of your own, or did you find it somewhere? I'm curious about looking into the list just to see what it plays. Well, here's Ugin. Back in play. -4 right away. Path to Exile is going to take care of the Ulamog. Jay will go,
bring in the other forest?
You might have brought a second forest, and sometimes they play a second
Maybe
one
they
in the
bring in
sideboard.
planes.
Nope,
Yeah.
plays a second forest.
But now the problem is you have to beat Ugin.
Again. He had Gideon, I saw, but he's missing a land now.
I think he found the land.
Okay. Yeah, I think he has planes.
Step 1 has been
Or no, he
completed.
has an island. Okay. So here comes Gideon.
But it's not the Gideon that you'd want in this situation, I don't think.
This isn't bad. This is gonna
I
kill.
guess this one has more loyalty, actually. So that's
Yeah,
much
this
better.
is gonna kill.
Ugin.
It's gonna kill Ugin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless Jay has a creature to get in the way of it. Let's just see if we can bring Gideon up on camera here. It's just taking a second to pull it up here for us. Yeah, because Ugin, very importantly, can't kill this Gideon. There he is. So he chose to go +2, make all of Jay's creatures attack Gideon next turn. Jay doesn't have a creature support. Oh, that's okay. Okay, I mean that's now if Gideon gets turned on, it's not indestructible, which is of note. It only prevents all damage done to it. So
This is interesting. Jade probably doesn't even fire off the O-Stone here.
no, I don't think he does either.
I think you just let the Ugin die, and
I mean, like you can fire it off if you want, and
yeah, it'll clear your Ugin no matter what. Ugin's
Yeah, like-
gonna go.
Yeah, so he lets it die. He doesn't bother popping the stone in response to getting being turned into a creature, which I think is fine. I mean, you can just hold it. Mike can't stop the stone out of the way, right? So it's not a big deal. Another land drawn for Jay here. Another copy of Tower, I believe. 8 mana. Is he another copy of Ugin? Oh, maybe he should do
Nice.
that. Well, that answers Gideon as well. Spell Snare looking real awkward in Mike's hand right now.
Mike has a Snapcaster Mage though. I guess doesn't really pressure enough.
Dude.
It gives Jay enough time to put a fake counter on.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was
It's
just
a
say
2, so it does.
Jay didn't minus enough there, but
I mean, in that scenario, he pointed to Gideon as like, "I'm."
yeah,
exiling
he
this.
said exile to Gideon.
So
yeah,
it does indicate verbally that he wanted to go down 5.
and it is a casual REL, so it's not like it's going to get punished here.
Yeah.
So Snapcaster deals with second Ugin, which is nice.
It's about the best you could have hoped for from a
Yeah.
Snapcaster.
Mike's holding on. He's fought through 3 Ugins now.
Yep.
The same one twice, and then a second copy. He's also fought the Ulamog. So Mike's putting up quite a fight here against this deck.
Jay drew a path.
Okay, a little late, unfortunately. That would have been
He
a
can
great
cycle
answer to
that
give him.
Horizon Canopy next turn because now he has a permanent source of white.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to go ahead and path this Snapcaster Mage.
Jay realizing that without Celestial Colonnade, the land count doesn't really matter much.
No.
All the cards that Mike could cast against him, he probably already could have. The only
Mike-
one maybe being Elspeth.
Mike hasn't even played a counterspell this game
I think
yet.
he's a Geist of Saint Draft. No, maybe it was the Foil Island. Yeah, no counters. This might be one of those like almost tap out blue-white control
Yeah.
styles of deck. I'm curious to see if he has like card like Dragon Lord Orjutai or something like that. Oh,
Well, Jay just now not having any problems finding the big hits.
it's bound to happen eventually.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And Mike, the only reason Mike held on for so long is because he needed Jay to miss on a few of these.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mike's going to float the mana here, I assume white. He could still have Path to
he
Exile.
does.
Okay. Okay, so another answer to another threat. I mean, this might just come down to who has more threats and who has more answers to the threats. A very
Nice.
heads-up play here, though. Jay is going to sacrifice his O-Stone in response to the Path to Exile, which puts his Worldbreaker in the graveyard where it's now returnable.
Nice. That's a fun line. I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the O-Stone's not doing anything else at the moment, so...
Yeah, and it's not super great against this deck. I mean, it gets rid of those planeswalkers, but
Mhm.
well, looks like Mike has a verdict, but that's not the one you want to answer Worldbreaker.
Nope. So he brings back the Worldbreaker to his
Want
hand.
to get Worldbreaker up there?
Yeah, we had him up earlier. We'll put him up again here.
Love this guy.
There he is. So 2 and a colorless, sacrifice the land, return from your graveyard to your hand. When you cast it, you get to exile an artifact, enchantment, or land
Usually land.
of your opponents.
Mike really pinched on white.
Yeah, and Jay's going to keep doing that to make sure of it.
So I believe he might have just drawn Snapcaster Mage. If he did, oh no, it was Mana Leak.
That's
It's much,
not good.
much worse. If it was Snapcaster Mage, it would have gotten rid of that Worldbreaker. He wouldn't have been able to bring it back anymore. As it is, I think Mike just has Supreme Verdict and Spell Snare and Mana Leak.
Yeah.
All not great.
No.
Jay now has insurance against the Snapcaster Mage.
Yep, the Relic Progenitor, this really does help that as well. So, yeah, I mean, Mike is fighting here, but I don't think it. I think it's a losing battle he's fighting. So, Jay says, pick a card to exile. You pick Path. Good choice.
Ancient Stirring's scary.
Yeah.
There's so many bad cards to find.
If you're in Mike's seat.
Oh. Karn.
Okay, well.
Karn's okay. When you're essentially just tapping 3 lands for Karn, yeah, it's pretty good.
It's not bad. You know. Here's Karn. 7 mana.
I imagine Mike will have no white mana now.
Mike can mana leak this if he'd like.
Get Jay to tap 1 more land, yes.
No, 2 more lands. He doesn't have it. Oh, he has Tower Allied. Okay, I'm wrong. That seems expensive for Ponza.
Mike looks like a man ready to concede.
Wouldn't you be?
Yes.
So this is in response. Ojutai's command. What does this even counter? I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I think it only counters creature spells.
Draw and Healing Salve.
No, it's more than healing salve. It's gain 4, isn't it?
Ooh. Never mind. Never mind, that card's great.
Yeah, healing salve gains 3.
Ojutai's Command, I mean.
Yeah,
You're paying for draw a card and a better Healing Salve
that's right.
for 4 mana.
1 mana, 1 life.
Well, Tectonic Edge is an answer to Tron, I think.
I think he
Jay
has,
only has the
yeah,
one
I think he
power
has-
plant.
Yeah, he has 2 towers, 2 mines, and 1 power plant still, so he will be able to turn off Tron. For what that's worth, there is also still a Worldbreaker and a Karn in play, however.
Sure.
So
One step at a time.
Yep, yep. He's at 13 as well, which is kind of
Oh
important.
no.
Okay, Ancient Stirrings again. If this finds another Karn, it's going to be real bad. It didn't, it looks like. It
No,
found
just an
Ulamog.
Ulamog, yeah.
Just,
That'll
just,
be it.
Just Ulamog. Let's cast that one. Let's
Cast
choose.
trigger.
Let's choose 2 islands. Yeah, get the fuller one. That's nice. Get
Yeah.
rid of that.
Got to make sure that one goes.
That's the important one. Get rid of those.
How many lands has Mike lost at this point in this game?
Oh, so many. 4 thanks to Ulamogs, 2 to World Breakers, 1 to Karn. Yeah, Mike just scoops it up here.